Happy Halloween! The next recipe I'm going to share with y'all is ghost mousse in chocolate cups. Look at that. Look at those chocolate ghosts. They're scary, aren't they? Well, Teresa, God love her. I'm going to let her tell you what she went through to get this chocolate cup. Tell them about it, Teresa.
Don't turn the camera. This is so funny. This recipe is the cutest recipe going, and you would have thought that it was going to be really easy. But those silicone molds, which are the best things people have.
Yes.
Whoever made those is a genius.
But
they look like little cups. And so I tried them with brownies because I thought, oh gosh, brownies will be great.
And look at this. I thought that was genius, Teresa.
Well, it wasn't as easy. You have to really...
Although they're kind of falling apart a little bit. But you know that's going to be good full of mousse.
So, but then the smart part of me said, just put chocolate in it and be done with it. And so the chocolate ones are very big.
So, you know, you just use your imagination on how to create you a chocolate cup. And there's many ways of doing that. You could use a cupcake liner and dip it down in your chocolate, you know, several times to get a nice thick coating on it, and then put it in the refrigerator and let it harden.
Never thought of that.
And that can be your cup. But you could use...
You said tins, a tin?
Yes, you could use muffin tins and roll your chocolate around, you know, to get it thick. You could even use something like this if you like that size and shape. You know, dip that down in your chocolate. Keep dipping and dipping until you have a thick enough one. Put it in the refrigerator. But y'all are all so smart out there because I see some of the things y'all do. So you will have that figured out in 2 seconds flat. So I thought the brownies was a great idea. This one is a little thin. Right here, it's got little holes in it.
That brownie mix had the chocolate chips and all in it,
see, I don't
and
use
that's
that.
where it doesn't benefit you to have a fancy brownie mix.
All right, now this makes a lot of mousse, and we only need mousse to fill up 3 cups. So, what are we gonna do? It calls for 1 envelope of unflavored gelatin, 3 tablespoons of cold water, 1/4 of a cup of boiling water, and 3 cups of heavy whipping cream. That will make enough heavy cream mousse to feed Wilmington Island.
Exactly.
Along with 3/4 a cup of sugar and 1/4 of a cup of orange flavored liqueur. And then 3 boxes of dark Belgian chocolate cordials and toasting cups. I guess this is the toasting cups. And I love what Teresa did. I thought it was so smart. So smart. Where there's a will, there's a way, y'all. And if you wanted to ever see me going into a crazy mode, tell me I couldn't do something.
Ooh, I've been there.
Tell me I can't do it. Oh, but I can do it. If I want it bad enough, I can do it. I can figure out a way. So I'm going to cut back, though, on this much whipping cream. And this is a deep bowl, so I'm going to change that bowl, Teresa.
Absolutely.
And get one that's... I can get in the beaters easier. And naturally, the bowl I always leave is on the very bottom. Always. All right, so I'm gonna use 1 package of unflavored gelatin. I can get it open. And I'm gonna let that soften in that cold water. And then I'm gonna add my boiling water. And this should take like 2 minutes for it to kind of soften. And this is our boiling water. It's not quite boiling anymore, Teresa.
You want me to boil?
Yes, please.
Well, as I
And I'm gonna use
Eddie's.
your dry ice is leaving us. All right, what is that? I love these measuring cups. I just can't read them. I just can't see through them. All right, so I'm gonna cut our recipe in half. As far as our heavy whipping cream goes, I'm gonna do a cup and a half. Whoa. A cup and a half would be, would that be 12 ounces? Yes, 8 ounces plus 4 would be 12 ounces. Okay. So a cup and a half of heavy cream. And let's see, how much sugar am I going to use?
Here you go on that one.
All right, this is all for the frosting. Thank you, thank you. All right, now I'm gonna add 1/4 of a cup of boiling water.
I gave you some, here's your confectioner sugar to add to the,
Oh, okay.
I didn't know how much you were gonna need. Yeah, this goes for your.
Whoa, there's spooky sounds going in here, Eddie.
What you cooking?
What is it?
What you cooking in that cauldron?
What is it? I got a witch's brew. So you better be careful. Better be careful what you're tasting. Okay, we're gonna set that aside, and I'm only gonna use half of that when it's all said and done. All right, and I'm going to need 3/4 a cup of sugar. Teresa, do you have that out anywhere?
You usually use confectioner sugar with your whipped cream, so I.
No, I don't. I
You
use
don't?
I use white sugar.
So no, I
Let's
do not.
see. 3 cups of heavy whipping cream, which I down to a cup and a half,
So how much?
and 3/4 a cup of sugar. Half of that, about a half a cup of sugar, and it'd be 1/8 of a cup of orange liqueur. An 1/8 of a cup. Oh.
Smell good. Can I just pour
Oh, it
this in?
smells so good. Huh? No, not yet, please, but thank you. You're welcome. All right, you want to figure out 1/8 of a cup of this?
I'm gonna give you a 1/4 cup, and I'm gonna pour half.
Okay.
How about that?
I will do it. You can actually use as much sugar as you want, just depending on your taste, how sweet you want this. And I gauge mine by my tongue. I use 1/4 of a cup of sugar to each cup of heavy cream. So I've got a cup and a half of sugar here, so that would be 1/4 of a cup plus a half of a 1/4. Now let me see. In a medium bowl, beat cream at medium speed with electric mixer. Gradually add sugar, beating till stiff. And then we're gonna stir in our orange liqueur and our gelatin mixture. And like I said, I'm gonna use about half of that. In goes our liqueur. It smells so wonderful. It smells so delicious. All right, and now I'm gonna spoon in our unflavored gelatin, because that's gonna assure that this really gets stiff. And so about half of that. There we go. I think I forgot to tell y'all, this has to chill for 4 hours to make sure it's good and firm. and that we can pipe it in to our chocolate cups. So we just want to stir in our gelatin.
May not take as long since we didn't
I
use
don't-
as much.
I don't think so. And do you think I used half? Just to make sure I'll pour in another teaspoonful. Okie doke, I'll see y'all in 4 hours. Do you know what this reminds me of? Do y'all know what this reminds me of?
What's it remind you of?
Do you know what this reminds me of, Eddie?
I do.
You do? This reminds me of Paula Deen's lumberjack
Feud.
yes. It is located in Pigeon Forge, right down the road from Paula Deen's family kitchen that's located on the island where there's just loads of great things to do. And then Paula Deen's Lumberjack Feud is right down the road, maybe 2 blocks, right, y'all?
Yeah, not too far.
Yeah, it's not too far down the road. And I'm bringing my whole family to Paula Deen's Lumberjack Feud for Thanksgiving. We are going to turn on the Christmas lights at Lumberjack.
Yeah, I think this is the first year they've done it.
First year we've done this, and you see what I'm wearing? I'm wearing my lumberjack shirt because you've heard of the Hatfields and McCoys. Well, it's going to be a very divided team. One's going to be pulling for the Hatfields and one's going to be pulling for the McCoys. And have we decided who's on what team, Eddie?
You know, we did red and green shirts.
Red and green shirts.
And
yes.
I just went starting with Jack and going down. I went red, green, red, green.
Red, green, red, green.
So,
So when we flip the switch, I guess they'll be feuding about who gets to flip the switch, right? I don't know. But we are looking so forward to it. We're gonna be there through the Thanksgiving holidays through Sunday. Yeah, or Monday. I can't remember. Wednesday to Sunday, I think.
yeah,
Is that right?
that's it.
And naturally, we're staying on the island in the hotel there on the island, Margaritaville. And all we have to do is walk out the door, and you're right there in the middle of the island with so many fun things to do. So it's one of my grandchildren's favorite places in the world. Some even like it better than Disney World. So that's going a stretch. So we have spent every Thanksgiving together as long as they've all been alive. And so I can't not spend Thanksgiving with them. So I said, okay, y'all are coming with me. And Guinea's still in a roundabout way gonna cook Thanksgiving dinner for y'all. Because I cook every Thanksgiving, have since I was 23 years old. So we can't stop now. But if you're around Pigeon Forge at Thanksgiving, come by, check out what time we're flipping the lights on at Lumberjack, and I hope to see y'all there. Are y'all kiddies ready to fill up our mousse cups, our chocolate cups with our mousse? Yes. All right, now I got our little piping point down in there. Now I'm gonna just see how that gelatin made this so nice and thick. Okay, get in there. All right, so we're gonna roll this up and push our cream to the bottom, giving this a little twist. And we're just gonna fill it up with our mousse to look like a ghost head. Does that look like a ghost head?
That's what Eddie
Yes.
called.
Yeah.
You know what? We might have needed a plain. Look at that. Come on, ghosties.
I think they look fun like that, curled up.
See, I like that. You know, it's just like anything else. You have to play with it to get it the way you want it. All right, now here we go. We're gonna give him his eyes. And we're gonna give him a little mouth.
These, this last one for
These,
you while
oh,
you're
please.
decorating.
Yes. How does that look, Eddie? Does he look cute?
Yes, he does.
Okay, now his eyes are gonna be. Oops.
I think mousse is such a great dessert. If you have a big meal and you go to a
Yes.
restaurant.
Is that enough for you?
I think it is. I don't know. Why don't you?
You're doing such a great job.
Why don't you put his eyes on him and his nose? Oh, I love the different shapes of the head. You can just have a ball with these. Oh, look at the shape of that ghost.
Now that one looks like a poodle sticking his head out.
So, let me see what you do. Let me see how you get your chocolate cup. And let me see how you get their heads. Oh, that's so good.
Those turned out cute.
No, I'm talking about this.
Oh, I know that's good.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.